Previously on Rising Angels Reborn, we met Yuri. And that's pretty much it. And our story continues.
Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, Jake of the OneManBand is back again. Rising Angels Reborn. Been a long time since I played this game. Let's get back into it. Inside the small room is a Olivid table. That means in the, oval shaped, sorta. With a few gray and black chairs surrounding it. Actual chairs with proper coverings, mind you. Not the ripped fighter ejector seats I had to scrounge up. To the side, I can see the synthesizer for making the usual mush, as well as a few other devices. An oven, a refrigeration machine, and some limited space for food preparation. I'm glad someone added these machines because the force is so diverse and every species has their own tastes and nutritional requirements. The synthesizer needs to be able to adapt to everyone. Great, everybody wants their own dinner. We're having cold mush tonight, and you'll be happy. Which means it produces some rather bland and unoriginal food, if you can call it that. Still, when you haven't had anything to eat all day, I'll take whatever I can get. Zuri motions to the seat next to her with a mirthful pat on the back. I take it, eager to discover the inner workings of someone who has seen such a marvelous place. This is our crew, at least part of it. They all seem like very nice people, except for Soul. He's kind of a jerk. Spaghetti with Alfredo sauce. Were you expecting me to visit? Accepting? No. I was just hoping your favorite would convince you to stay. Well, it seems at the least one thing is going right. Alphonse has a jovial smile on his face, and Kaylee seems to be losing the edge she had when Soul showed up. No. I knew So was wrong about this. If the rest of the crew are as interesting as these people, I think this may be an acceptable post. The standard issue blue plate sits in front of me for nary a second before I pounce. Though there may be no wild creatures that may try to steal it from me anymore, habits don't die easy. Natalie, so can I ask you a personal question? That all depends. Well, how personal is it? It's major. Oh, forget it. I'm tired of arguing with you. Woo, thanks. Is she thanking Soul for finally giving up? Or me? I dare not ask. Why did you join the Force? Oh, to see the stars, go to swamp planets. The age-old question for all deep space adventurers. Well, I was hoping for something like if I had a romantic relationship with Soul or something. Why? We're not going there, girl. I ain't gonna let you get together with Soul. He's a jerk, like I said. That one is embarrassing. Why don't you tell her yours, Zuri? It might make her a little more at ease. Ooh. Quad quote pro? Is that French? Probably. Oh, quid pro quo. That's what I thought it said. Quid pro quo. I joined right out of mandatory schooling. When counseling time came to discuss job options, I didn't have a single word out before I told him I wanted to join the Force. That's not her voice, no. Why is that? Because if I don't defend my home, who will? My homeland has never given me so much to be thankful for. This is the least I can do to repay them. I have so many offers to join professional... I had many offers to join professional racquetball. That's a thing? Professional racquetball? I guess it is. But I turned them all down. I even had an offer to join Orathon's Olympic track team.
I still don't believe that one.
I might not look like it, but I'm one of the fastest runners you'll ever see. Well, plus you got those wings to give you extra forward goings.
Good. I always liked my security officers being able to run away really fast.
Or to those who need protection. Yeah, Soul, you jerkwad. Alphonse could not have been more wrong. Zuri's reason is so honorable and prideful, it makes mine look so ugly. I joined because I always wanted to work on fighters. I'm not sure if was Kaylee's voice in the first episode, but it is now. They were always so fast and so cool when I saw them zipping through the air at Duster Station.
Why didn't you try to become a fighter pilot instead? Soul was one.
Well, I was better at fixing them. Wasn't flying.
What she's saying is that she couldn't see over the dashboard.
Well, why don't you just, have a couple phone books propped under your bum? They don't make seats for my height, so I was rejected.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not. We'd be flying garbage... Scow? Garbage scow? Scow. Garbage scow. Yes, scow. Scow seems to work. We'd be flying garbage scow with nothing but synth food to eat. This is so different than reading for Kanawa Shoujo, I swear.
That's what she wants to hear, and her dreams are less important than your stomach.
I didn't mean it that way, Kaylee. I know.
Still doesn't sound any less offending.
Why don't you tell us why you joined, Soul?
Why do you care? Natalie already knows why. We've had this conversation before.
Jeez, I'm not the only one that matters, bruh. Even though I'm incredibly hot. I would like to know. You never tell us anything about yourself.
Because you don't need to know.
I'd like to know more about our executive officer.
If you don't tell them, I will. Fine, force my hand. I joined because of a program that allows veterans to get special treatment and trade deals. I plan on becoming a transporter.
That was nothing like the romantic story he told me. I don't see you being one for those old fat pilot hauling... I don't see you as being one of those old fat pilots hauling cargo. It's such a funny picture.
Ellipses.
Well, there you have it, Nat. What's your reason? Oh, great. We get to know our reason. Time to admit the truth. If I don't, I could start sowing the seeds of distrust in their minds.
I was, bored.
Bored?
This is embarrassing, but I really was just bored one day and said I could go to the university and become a chemist, but that's boring. I decided to sign up on a whim.
They're all like, what?
But you stuck around to be the best and prove your might and strength to the universe.
That's not why you do something, but it's not why you do something, but but that you did it. Okay. I need to use my eyes. Holy crap, I just can't read.
Exactly!
What you do here and now is what matters. Now, not how you got here. Soul flashes me a smile. I know the truth. I came here because my family is incredibly poor. I couldn't afford the university, so I had to find other ways to become the best. There is nothing I hate more than those sad smiles I get when people discover my poor heritage. You know, it's gonna come into fruition later on, but until then, they don't know what it is like to fight from the ground up with nothing more than your heart. You're fighting with your heart? That doesn't seem like a very good weapon, considering that needs to be inside your body. That is why I must continue to do my best. I'll conquer peace for Katajia. Katajia! It almost looks like Khajiit. Be the hero and prove myself to the universe. I eat my food quickly and ask Soul to take me back to my room. When I get tired, I get philosophical. My first day is not a place to let myself become that way. This is your room. If you need anything, you have my frequency. Or freak.
Super freak, you have my frequency.
Don't be afraid to call me for anything, and I do mean—
No, you're not getting none, Soul.
Thanks for showing me around, Soul. It's nice having a friend on this ship again. Good night.
Wait, when do you mean again? Like, did you have a friend and then they died?
Good night, Soul. So this is where I'm going to be spending the next few months. I doubt I will be visiting this room much when there is so much work to be done. It is just a tad cramped, but I think I could make a good life here. The crew seems friendly, and I doubt my mission is mundane, and I don't have to worry about waking up to giant rats gnawing on my computers. I glance over to my roommate's bed, but she seems to be fast asleep. The commander said that she was Captain Moon Follow. I'll have to introduce myself to her in the morning. It is hard to maneuver around in the darkness, so I relent to unpacking and head to bed. Tomorrow, I get to start my new job as the hero. This is going to be perfect until it doesn't get perfect. Ellipses. I'm sleeping. What's that? Another bird stuck in the ventilation again. No. As I look around me, I remember that I've been freed from that hellhole of a swamp. Somebody is banging at my door with a luxurious amount of force. It doesn't sound like it would be Soul. He said that he was going to meet me here in 20 minutes. He's actually punctual, but... Coming! I quickly throw on a fresh uniform and open the door. Well, hi! You're new! Why do you have Misha hair? She has Misha hair. Which means you shall have her voice. As the door slides open, an angry-looking kitsune with bright pink hair tied in twin drill storms in without so much as a greeting. Kike.
Where's breakfast?
What?
You heard me. Fair? Fair?
I'm not fair.
My mistake. You're not my minion.
No, okay.
You're not my minion.
I don't know. I'm terrible at girl voices. Guys, come on.
No, I am not.
Still, you seem like you could make a decent meal. You're my new minion.
Her and Keely are gonna have the same exact voice. This is making less and less sense as the moment tick on. I glance at her shoulder and notice a thin stripe of a lieutenant. Suddenly, I'm starting to understand Soul's annoyance.
Excuse me, Lieutenant, but
I'm hungry. Chop chop.
I'm a major. You know your ranks, right?
Behind me, I can hear the rustling of sheets and a loud plop of someone falling out of bed. I want to turn to investigate, but the uppity lieutenant is looking over my merchandise.
Not much to look at, but you got spirit. I think you'll be acceptable in the ranks of my minions.
I'm gonna give her sort of a British accent thing going on.
Lieutenant, barging into a superior officer's room.
Do you know who I am?
No, I don't. You're the space version of Misha?
No.
I'm Kiki Star, daughter of President Earth Julian Star, and the hero of Exion.
We're on Nimros. We're on the Nimros.
I know that.
And I don't care who your father is. I do not care who your father is. Decorum is critical for all crew members.
Humph.
Then
who is going to give me breakfast?
Yourself? I have no idea, but I know who is going to get my breakfast this morning.
What? You can't seriously order me to get you breakfast?
I am. Chop chop now.
That's an unlawful order.
you're out of order. This vending machine is out of order. My brain is out of order.
Breakfast or paperwork? Those are your two options.
On second thought, I don't think I want you as a minion.
So, you choose paperwork. I might have just arrived on this ship, but I'm rested enough to do some writing.
Grrr.
Morning, KK. I brought breakfast. Ah, you have like white silvery hair. That's nice. That's nice.
Finally, someone reasonable. I thought you said you were going to meet me at the lounge.
I kinda slept in again.
Captain Moonfollow, I presume?
Uh-huh. She seems to be the person who is always going to be tired. Oh yeah. Her glassy blue eyes and constant yawning tell the story of a girl who isn't quite all there this morning. It's nice to meet you. I'm Natalie Pucille, and you can tell that I'm incredibly hot because of my deep manly voice. Your new roommate. I hope I didn't wake you when I moved in. You moved in? Sorry, I didn't help.
That's why I have to beat the door so hard. You didn't sleep so much as she doesn't sleep so much as slips into a coma.
Yeah, she looks like she's falling asleep on her.
It's good to know I won't disturb you when you sleep, Lieutenant. Star, was it?
Soon to be captain.
And I still outrank you. I am not such a heavy sleeper. This is your one warning.
Faye, did you make the Danish like I asked?
Danish? I thought you wanted toast.
Whatever, let me see it. Here you go, Major Pucille, was it?
Are you making fun of me?
You said breakfast or paperwork. There, all better now.
ellipses.
Let's go, Faye. You can make me a Danish.
You know, it's funny because Faye actually outranks her. But, you know, whatever.
I made today's breakfast. It's your turn.
It's still today.
They go, walking off without paying me any attention. See, she's been that way since I was her upperclassman at the academy. The lieutenant's got under your skin, but I don't think you should call her a mutt. No. No, Moonfollow is the backstabbing mutt. Kiki is the puffed up house cat. I look at the toast in my hand. No point to letting it go to waste. The meeting is in 20 minutes. Are you prepared? No, wait. The meeting is in 20 minutes. Are you prepared? It's in 2 hours and 20 minutes. No, I double-checked with Rosanna this morning. Are you saying you haven't read your orders yet? I jam the toast into my mouth and sprint out of the room down the hall. I can salvage this, really I can. And with that, my friends, I think I'll end this painful episode here. I apologize. It's been a long time since I've played this game, but I am hoping to get right back into it, giving you guys an episode or two every week of this. So, like and favorite you've enjoyed, subscribe, of course. Once again, if you have any ideas or comments about voices, be sure to leave them down below. And I will see you guys next time I'm out there in YouTube land. Be a nice person and tip your waitresses.